Attention fellow dividend investors. If you're tired of scouring the interwebs for dividend stocks just to find a bunch of crap and being left feeling disappointed, then look no further than the Power 5 Stocks of the Week here on Dividend Obsession. What is the Power 5, you may ask? Well, simply put, it's a list of high quality dividend stocks that have risen above the rest in terms of dividend yield, dividend streak, dividend growth rates, 10-year returns, and the stock being the highest percentage off of its 52-week high.
But wait, there's more.
All of these stocks are going to have a dividend streak of at least 5 years. All of these stocks have outperformed the S&P 500 over the past 10 years. And for the first 100 viewers, I'm also going to make all these stocks have an ex-dividend date of next week. If you want to make sure you don't have to waste time filtering through another crappy list of dividend stocks, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tune in each and every Friday.
Hand button.
Now, just to show you how the cookie crumbled with this week's list, here is how my filters narrowed down my search. I began with 57 different dividend stocks that had ex-dividend dates between July 24th and July 28th. Then I went down to 17 stocks once I also required them to have a dividend streak of 5 or more years. And finally, the list was brought down to just 4 stocks, or 7.02% of the original list, when I filtered for only the stocks that had outperformed the S&P 500 over the past 10 years. From there, I let the numbers speak for themselves, and here are the best of the best. For the first time ever in this series, the stock that had the highest dividend yield also led the pack with the longest dividend streak, the highest dividend growth rates, and traded the furthest off of their 52-week high. That stock is Lowe's, stock ticker LOW. Lowe's is a quarterly payer in the consumer discretionary sector, paying $4.40 per share per year, with a forward dividend yield of 1.92%. Lowe's has been paying and growing their dividend over the last 61 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 24.06%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 20.7%, and a payout ratio of 30.24%. At the time of recording, Lowe's was trading 2.34% off of their 52-week high. Lowe's has an ex-dividend date of July 25th with a payout date of August 9th. And while this one's not the leader, it's still pretty impressive. A $10,000 investment into Lowe's 10 years ago while only reinvesting dividends since then would have turned into $61,475.22, which is a 19.92% year-over-year return rate, whereas the S&P 500 in the same time frame turned into $32,175.41, which results in a difference of $29,299.81 on the side of Lowe's over the past decade. And since Lowe's wanted to hog all the categories this week, we only have one stock left to uncover, and that's the stock with the best 10-year returns. And if you wouldn't mind leaving a like on the video to show your support, as it helps me get my content to others on YouTube, and I would appreciate it. And remember, ringing that bell next to the subscribe button will get you notified anytime my content goes live. That includes these lists and my other dividend-related content. If you do ring it or already have it rung, please use the comment section down below to comment #BellSquad so I can thank you. But now, let's see who brought home the bacon with this last stock.
You can have bacon when you earn bacon.
This week's stock with the best 10-year returns is West Pharmaceutical, stock ticker WST. WST is a quarterly payer in the healthcare sector, paying 76 cents per share per year, with a forward dividend yield of 0.2%. WST has been paying and growing their dividend over the last 30 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 5.99%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 6.4%, and a payout ratio of just 8.7%. West Pharmaceutical has an ex-dividend date of July 25th with a payout date of August 2nd. And here's where this one takes the cake. A $10,000 investment into West Pharmaceutical 10 years ago while only reinvesting dividends since then would have turned into $112,212.89, which is a 27.36% year-over-year return rate, and we know that's compared to the S&P that turned into that $32,175.41, which is a pretty impressive difference of $80,037.48 on the side of West Pharmaceutical on just your 10K just 10 years ago. Today's list featured 2 dividend stocks that have both outperformed the S&P 500 over the past 10 years. Each of them have dividend streaks of more than 30 years, and they both have ex-dividend dates next week. Let me know in the comments if either of these stocks piqued your interest and what it was about that stock that got you excited. Thank you for watching, and until next time, see ya.